Good morning, y'all. How's everyone doing? Sorry I'm late. Mm. I got ready to go live, and here comes Skylar and Mark back. She went out her mama's to play with her doggy friends, but she don't like to stay long. She likes to come back. She was gone just about an hour. Let's see who's in here. Let me find my live chat. Cameron, Linda, and Cheryl, Lynn, Dawn, Mallory, Hibiscus, Cement Shoes. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody got their Christmas shopping done? Lord knows I've not. I'm always last minute. I just got to get like maybe two more things for Timothy, and I'm good. Like two shirts or something. I just ordered him a necklace last night um, off Amazon. It should be here Monday. And then I got to find him something for his birthday because his birthday is December 29th. Linda, hanging in there. Hey, faithful one. Well, let me see. This morning, we're going to talk about the Summer Wells case. I saw an update about it. We're going to talk about another case, too. Oakley Carlson. I think that's how you say her name. 6 years old. She has been missing since last year, guys. And one of her siblings said that she was eaten by wolves. Parents didn't cooperate. Hey, love my Charlie Faith. How are you doing? But first, let's get to the summer case because I saw an update. I guess it's from TBI. It's been 6 months since she disappeared. They're still searching for her. They said it's possible that she could have wandered off. Hold on just a minute. Lord. Okay, Smokey's up, sniffing the air. He must smell my sausage biscuit. Mark brought me home. I put it in the microwave. He's got a good little sniffer. Cement Shoes. My cousin's birthday was the 28th. She always got shafted. Oh, they combined Christmas and her birthday? I never did that to Timothy. I went to school with the girl. She was born the 25th, and they did that with her. So her birthday, she always felt like her birthday was overlooked. So I always made sure to separate it. I always get him something separate for his birthday. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, they said it's possible she could have wandered off in the woods. I've been off YouTube. I didn't see all the commotion that happened at the Wells property with Molly Golightly and stuff till I found a clip this morning. We're going to watch that. First, we're going to read this. The investigation into what happened to missing Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells remains active, ongoing. The TBI investigation. Let's see. Where's the rest of the article here? I swear to God. Hold on a minute. Download the WJHL app. Oh, crap. Shit on that. Let me find another article. I'm not downloading no app because my freaking laptop's messed up. Let me find something else. I can't believe WJHL done me that way. Very good possibility she wandered off. Here we go. We'll go to Yahoo. Okay. This is what they said Wednesday. Hold on. They don't got the full article either. Anyways, they said that she could have wandered off. There's no evidence that she was abducted, but they haven't ruled out foul play. Here we go. Wednesday marked 6 months since Summer Wells went missing in Hawkins County. The TBI said 5-year-old Wells disappeared in June from her Hawkins County home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road in Rogersville, Tennessee. She's not been seen since. The case remains unsolved and weighs heavily on those working to find answers. TBI spokesperson Leslie Earhart said in a video post to Twitter. TBI agents continue to work with Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI to locate Wells. They have conducted multiple searches, gathered evidence, and spoken to everyone associated with the family. It's been 6 months since Summer Wells disappeared. We're continuing to follow every lead and won't stop working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office until we have an answer about what happened to the 5-year-old. Do you have information that might help? Call 1-800-TBI-FIND. I guess that's what they posted on Twitter. Earhart said the circumstances remain unclear. No evidence of an abduction. However, the agencies continue to look at all possibilities. However, all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play and the very possibility that she wandered off and got lost in the mountains and rough terrain surrounding her home, Earhart said. Summer Wells is described as 3 feet, weighs 40 pounds. Anyone with information about her disappearance can call 1-800-TBI-FIND. I can't believe it's been 6 months. 6 months already. Okay, and we got YouTubers going down to the Wells property, starting crap. That is not going to find Summer. What is that going to do? A real investigator wouldn't do that. I hear Skylar howling outside. We're going to take a look at a clip here, y'all. We're going to give some commentary on it. I want you to look at what fools these weirdos are. Hold on. You don't roll up in the country acting like this. This is not Florida, where y'all went and harassed the Laundry family. Let's watch this. Benny Keys versus Molly Golightly on Don Wells' property. See, I'm behind on this crap. I didn't know this happened. Look at them. Blocking the road. I'm going to have to mute or echo. Blocking the road. That is a public road. You cannot do that.
Oh, I know on the property, bro. Let me break your fucking face. God damn, you're fatter in real life than I thought. Holy shit. You look like a spark. Why your hands shaking, bro? You scared? You look shook. Listen, hey, bro. You're obstructing the road, man. This against the law. You got to move the fuck around.
Look at him all quiet.
Get that bear spray in that pace. Bring your fat ass on here, bitch.
You sure about that?
Bring your motherfucking ass on here, too. One toe. One toe.
For anybody that don't know, Benny is a YouTuber.
Get a good look. See? You gonna sue me? Why your hands shake? You are shook. Look at your hand. I ain't got to worry about you.
Are you gonna worry about me?
Nah, I'll break your face too.
Do it.
Step 1 foot out.
No. Come.
Yeah, no.
All right. I had a surprise for you.
Yeah. Chin,
I got a fucking surprise. Yeah. You pussied out last night.
I want you to listen to this.
Into my face. Please.
Come to your face.
Come right up to me. You just threatened my life how many times?
I will beat the shit out of
You
you.
rolling up on
You
somebody's
come and beat
property,
the shit
lady.
out of
Chin off your face. You come on
Beat
this
the
property.
shit out of me.
Huh? You come on this property, and I will fuck you up. You understand me?
I'm not on the
One
property.
fucking toe.
All right, let's go.
Cock
You
ass
want a
bitch.
fucking crazy contest? You fucking got one.
Man, you are about with a woman.
Huh? Oh, you blow horn Betty?
Yep.
Yeah, that's that Baldy.
Blow horn Betty.
What a pussy. Everybody saw. Everyone, what a huge pussy you are. Exactly. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. And you want to know something? I'm going straight to the police.
Let me pause. Okay, I don't agree with men like getting violent with women, of course. She just said she's going to the police, but yet they're the ones that rolled up on that property starting stuff. They're the ones that's at fault. They act like a bunch of freaking nuts. Anybody that supports this and thinks that they're going to like go down there and investigate and find some or find out what happened to her is ignorant. You don't got no common sense. The freaking TBI, FBI, Hawkins County Sheriff's Office is working on this. Do you think that these YouTubers know more than them? Come on. Come on now. More like Molly, go quietly. Let me mute.
I got camel toe.
After watching this footage, doesn't it make you think, are these man's intentions in the right place?
Yep.
Is he?
I'm fucking dead. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I got this from Vivian's channel. Let me get her link and share it in the chat. It's how I keep up to what's going on. I don't watch all that crap. She puts little clips up. I just subscribed to this channel a while back. Now, can y'all believe that they went down there to act like that? Damn almighty. They're going to get somebody hurt, get themselves hurt. Y'all, Molly's going to keep doing all this and land herself into trouble along with Benny Boy. Yeah, you can't pick up a log and hit somebody just because they stepped onto the property. She should have called his bluff. She should have called his bluff. I mean, she shouldn't have been there to begin with. You know, he was bluffing her, but she acted like she's scared to me. They're just trying to put pressure on the family and law enforcement. I think they're doing good work, in my opinion. I don't think, I mean, you know, we all can have different opinions. I don't think going down there and starting drama and stuff is going to help. They got a lot of pressure on them to solve this case anyways. Maybe I would feel different about it if it was a better person doing it. But I don't think they do it for the right reasons. Lady, don't be upset. Every time Skylar comes back, Lady gets mad and starts growling. She smells the other dog's scents on her. Anyways, let me see what else I can find here. I think that's it. But, you know, Benny, he's a little bit out there. I mean, he like cracks me up, but you can't get violent with women. They think they are detectives. What a joke. That's pure trash in my opinion. Let the police deal with the case. I can't even. Yeah, it's done all for views. Oh my God, they're going to where Summer Wells disappeared from. They're going to get tons of views. That's what they're thinking. And people watch it. People watch it. I live 40 minutes from there. I would not go down there and do that. It's not going to help anything. My daughter said that I found a place in YouTube that she didn't know existed. I mean, this place is freaking nuts, y'all. These people, some of them, they have no lives. This is all it's all they do. It's all they think about. YouTube, getting views. Okay, so they're down there basically accusing the Wells of doing something. What if it comes out that they didn't do anything to Summer, that like she wandered off, or let's say maybe she was abducted, which I don't think she was, but it's a good possibility she could have wandered off. What if it comes out, that, there's crappy parents, you could tell it wasn't a good environment, but what if they're completely innocent and you've been down there freaking harassing them? Because none of us know what happened to her. None of us. Of course, a lot of us are suspicious of Candace and Dawn. I'm suspicious of Candace, but I'm not going to come right out and say that she done something to Summer because I don't know. She could have wandered off. Like I said, they could have just been crappy parents, drinking, partying in front of them, fighting in front of the kids, bad home life, but they could be completely innocent of her disappearance. You got to think about that way too. We don't know. I truly worry about the younger generation if these people are parenting them. They want to teach kids to bully by acting a fool. They need to get some act right in their system. Yeah, the way they go about it is what gets me. It's the way they go about it. They don't go down there and just like, I don't know, go to the Warriors Park and film and talk, do things normal like. They want to go with bullhorns and just act stupid. Stupid as hell. I truly believe when they went swimming, something happened. They freaked out. See, that's a good possibility. Cement shoes. I've uncovered underbelly world of locales and straight up traumatized myself. Some of these people. Hey, there's some real freaking nuts on here. I'm telling you. Some of these creators are nuts too. just nuts, crazy, shady as hell, and it really shocks me that people buy their crap. It does. Okay, what else we going to talk about? Let's pray that they get some kind of answer. Oh, I did see. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. That Candace called the cops on them. Hold on. Where did I see that at? She called the cops and said that YouTube creators were there on her property. Let me punch it in. It's easier to find on my phone. Let's see. Hold on, give me a minute. We need the article. Okay, report. Candace Wells informs police of trespassing after social media creators arrive on property. An offense report from the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office revealed that a trespassing complaint was filed last week by the mother of missing 5-year-old Summer Wells. According to the report, officers with the Sheriff's Office responded to a call on Thursday regarding criminal trespassing at the Ben Hill Road residence, where Summer disappeared in June 2021. Candace Wells, Summer's mother, is listed on the report as the complainant, claiming that a Molly Golightly and a male, Andrew Griffin, both Facebook names, along with 4 other people, came onto her property making videos of her residence. Wells stated on the report that the same incident occurred 2 days in a row. She was referred to a private prosecution by police. The report was filed Thursday, December 9th. News Channel 11 reached out to Marissa, can't say her name, Zadinsky or something, Molly Golightly. Let's see, creator with an account called Molly Golightly was at the Wells property last week. No word was yet being heard back. Sheriff Ronnie Lawson told News Channel 11 the next step would be for Wells to seek warrants for the arrest of those accused of trespassing. Yeah, they'll come and cuff you and stuff you for that. They have to take you to the magistrate's office, and you probably get to sign your own bond. News Channel 11 reached out to Wells' family for comment, but also has not heard anything from Candace or Dawn. Okay. That's it. So she did make a report about it. If there's video of them on the property, actually, she can just go write out a statement and now fix up an arrest warrant for them. That's the way it works here. You just go right up to the magistrate's office, say, so-and-so's been trespassing on my property. No, issue a warrant for them. You don't even got to have no proof. I swear to goodness, that's the way it works. That's why I watch CC. I just started commenting because the chat seemed real kind. Hey, we're all good folks in here. We might have different opinions, but sometimes, but we respect each other's opinions and we try to be kind to everybody. I got an awesome chat. I really do. So let's talk about Oakley Carlson. Seems like I read about this case last year. 6 years old, missing from Washington, the state. Let's get these ads down. Nobody reported her missing. Parents are meth heads. Looks like to me. Let's scroll down. Look at them. Look methed up to me. Look at that face. Hers too. She's got dead eyes. She got Manson eyes. Damn, that hair looks like a damn scarecrow. Okay. Oakley Carlson. Police say missing girl was last seen in February 2021, y'all. Chances of being found alive, not very good at this point. Authorities investigating the disappearance of a Washington girl have confirmed that the last time she was seen alive was February 2021. The neighbors of 5-year-old Oakley Carlson said they have not seen her in quite some time. Another person in the Oakland neighborhood the child lived in said that it had been so long since Oakley was seen at the school bus that she was seen that the school bus eventually stopped coming to pick her up. Grays Harbor Undersheriff Brad, I think it's Johnson, said Oakley was filed as missing after authorities arrived at her family's residence on December 6th to perform a welfare check at the request of Oakville Elementary School principal Jessica Swift. Oakley's parents told investigators that the last time they saw her alive was on November 30th. They didn't provide any information about where the child could be, police said. The parents have given no indication that Oakley is in the care of an adult and cannot account for her whereabouts or condition, police said in a news release. Investigators believe Oakley would be unable to survive on her own for this length of time. Fox 13 reports that Johnson announced Tuesday that Oakley was last seen alive February 7th. The search for the child has been called off after extensive searches on and near the family's property. But the undersheriff said that the investigation into what happened to Oakley will continue, adding that the chance of finding her alive was not very good at this point. The search at the residence is complete. She was not located. Detectives are still actively investigating this case. There are no searches underway at this point. On Friday, police dropped the manslaughter charges against Jordan Bowers and Andrew Carlson, identified as Oakley's parents. They were initially charged with suspicion of manslaughter after they failed to provide police details about Oakley's whereabouts. The pair is now facing abandonment of a dependent child in the second degree. Charges after allegedly failing to provide another daughter, a 6-year-old, with her medication for at least 15 months. The bail has been set at $150,000 each. Investigators interviewed the 6-year-old, who initially said her mother told her not to talk about Oakley. She eventually admitted she hadn't seen her sister in a long time. She began crying when a detective asked her if Oakley was hurt. Her mother, Jordan, told her not to talk about Oakley and that she had gone to be eaten by the wolves, a police report read. However, the girl also said she remembered the fire. Everyone got out of the home except for Oakley. When police questioned Bowers about Oakley's disappearance, she became furious, refused to answer questions. She became enraged, yelling, clenching her fist, refused to answer any further questions about the welfare or well-being of her daughter. During the search of the couple's residence, police found blood splatter on the blinds near the front door, on the front door, and a handprint on the wall in the downstairs hallway. They also found signs of other children being in the home, but no signs of Oakley. Investigators are also looking into a fire that started on the couple's 300-acre property in November. The suspects said they didn't call for help about the fire because they could not find their cell phones. A friend set up a GoFundMe account for the pair shortly after. It's unusual that a fire department wasn't called, I would say, Johnson said. NBC5 reports that Swift contacted social services, that's the principal, after her child and Oakley's sister had a play date together at her house. While there, Oakley's sibling became upset and said, "Oakley is no more." Swift also told police that she had been to the home on numerous occasions after the fire and never once saw Oakley. Oakley's foster mother, Jamie Jo Howes, heard about the fire, contacted Department of Children, Youth, and Family in November after seeing the GoFundMe account, which has since been deactivated. If no one has seen her, what could have happened to her? Was it the fire? Was it something else? Howes said. Howes and her husband cared for Oakley for almost 3 years. Then, in 2019, the courts gave Oakley back to her biological parents. Despite contacting social service numerous times, Howes and her family never heard from Oakley again. "We told them, social services, several times this wasn't a safe decision," Howes said. "We begged them, please don't let her go back. Please don't let her go back. They made a mistake, a big mistake. I told them in my last letter, It was going to be on their shoulders if something happens to her. Anyone with information on Oakley should call the Sheriff's Department, 360-533-8765. You can also contact Detective Sergeant Paul Logan, 360-964-1729. Or you can email SO Detectives at, what is it? I guess it means County, Grays Harbor, Washington, USA. There is some more articles I read about this morning about this child. Let me find them. Let me see. I think I saved them in my private chat. I've not been on YouTube, but I've not saw anybody talking about this little girl's case. Let's see, right here. Everything we need to know. Okay. Let's go over the facts here. This shares the facts. So so her little sister, or the sibling, it didn't say sister, said that she was eaten by wolves. Okay. Um, the police found blood on the blinds and on the door. So maybe they killed her and then took her out in the wilderness or something. It's so sad. Look at her. Let me see. This is not the article I want. Let me find the one that talks more about, let me see. Let me find it. Talks more about the parents' background. I believe the mom, or no, the dad used to be a deputy. Let's see. This is not it, I don't think. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Let me get screen shared. This is the son, but their information's right. I want you to look at that weirdo right there. You can tell look at his eyes. He's messed up, you can tell. Look at her. Okay. Okay, couldn't explain whereabouts of kid. It scrolled too much. This is not the one. There was an article I read this morning by the Sun, and the foster parents were talking about what a good little girl Oakley was. She loved to read books. She was really kind, and often she would fall asleep holding a book. And they begged CPS not to make her go back. Reported numerous times. Nothing was done. Evidently, she was even writing to the social services, trying to get them to do something about Oakley. Even told them, hey, it'll be on your shoulders if something happens to her. This is not the article. Let me see. I thought I saved that. No, it's not. That's not the right one. I will find it, though. Give me a second, guys. I'm so unorganized. I tell you what, they ought to waterboard those two until they tell the truth of what happened to Oakley. Okay. Find our granddaughter. Oakley Carlson's grandparents issue statement. Well, let's read that real quick. Let's see what it says. They don't have their picture. The investigation. Okay, let's just see what they say. Andrew Carlson's parents, Oakley's grandparents. It scrolled on me. Hold on. Okay. Andrew Carlson's parents, Oakley's grandparents, issued a statement speaking on the current investigation. The Carlson family have been and continue to be fully cooperating with this investigation. Our only objective is to find our granddaughter Oakley. We're praying that Oakley will be found soon, and also for the multitude of good people working around the clock to make that happen. We ask that the media respect our privacy during this difficult time, and we do not wish to make any further statements for now. Thank you. Well, they don't want to make any further statements right now. So they didn't think anything was suspicious when they hadn't seen their granddaughter or heard from her or anything in like a year. Maybe they don't live nearby. There's a video here. Let's watch it. It might have something else in it.
We're giving out a
I mean, good grandparents keep up with their grandkids. They go see them or they call them on the phone, talk to them. Sounds like a messed up family.
Well, the search for missing 5-year-old Oakley Carlson in Grace Harbor County has been called off. She hasn't been found, and the last time she was even seen, the last confirmed sighting was February 10th of this year. We don't have any more details about that timeline, but deputies do still want to talk to anyone who saw Oakley or talked to her parents at any point since last January. The active search for little Oakley suspended, but the investigation still very much ongoing, with her parents facing charges. And the little girl's grandparents are speaking out today, saying, quote, the Carlson family will have been and will continue to be fully cooperating with this investigation. Our only wish is to find our granddaughter Oakley. We're praying Oakley will be found soon, and also for the multitude of people working around the clock to make that happen.
It just blows my mind that she was just now reported missing. Just a little while ago. A couple weeks ago.
The holiday season has arrived, and so has the Get Holiday Ready.
I was looking for something else too. Let's go look. If I can find that about the foster parents. So the mom has drug charges, theft charges. I can't remember what else she had. I need to find this article. Hold on. There's the Daily Mail one. Let me click on it and see what's in it. Someone has to know something. Let's just read it. Washington couple have been arrested amid search for their missing 5-year-old daughter, who's not been seen alive in 10 months. After the girl's sister reported that during a recent slumber party, that her sibling was no more and had been eaten by the wolves. Jordan Bowers and Andrew Carlson of Oakville near Olympia were arrested last week on the same day their daughter Oakley Carlson was reported missing. So she was just reported missing last week. But investigators have said that the 5-year-old has not been seen or heard from since February 10th. That's just that just blows my mind. She's not been seen or heard from since February 10th, and somebody just now alerted authorities. Which the foster mom tried to alert, like the CPS, and they didn't do anything. They really failed. Dropped the bomb on this one and cost this little girl's life. Okay. Bowers and Carlson so far have not been charged in connection with Oakley's disappearance. Instead, they were booked into Grace Harbor Jail last Monday. Charges of abandonment, dependent person, stemming from their alleged mistreatment of their daughter. According to the local sheriff's office, the parents had been withholding prescription medication from their 6-year-old daughter, who is blind, for the last 15 months. The medication is necessary for her physical well-being, puts her at risk for physical impairment, and could eventually result in death. That's what the sheriff said. According to court documents cited by Q13 Fox, it was Oakley's 6-year-old sister who revealed during a recent... Okay, we read that. The sister was quoted as telling the other people at the slumber party that there is no Oakley. After hearing the child's chilling words, the school principal contacted authorities and requested a welfare check. The principal said she has not seen Oakley in a long time and has not been able to get an answer about her whereabouts from the girl's parents. She waited a long time to report that, though, didn't she? Let's share her picture. The principal's picture. There she is. Oakley's sister. Is that Oakley's sister or her? I don't know. She said the parents had a different excuse to explain Oakley's absence every time she visited the family over the last month. When interviewed by the sheriff's investigators a week ago, Bowers was described as angry, yelling, clenching her fist. She and Carlson claimed to have last seen their daughter alive November 30th. But they could not say where the child was now. This reminds me of the Evelyn Boswell case a little bit. Okay, during a forensic interview with the child advocate, the couple's 6-year-old daughter allegedly said that her mother, Jordan, had told her not to talk about Oakley. She had gone into the woods and had been eaten by wolves. Maybe that's just something that the mother made up to scare the other child and to explain where Oakley was at. You know what I mean? Trying to keep fear in that kid. Oakley's grandparents said the last time they saw the child was in December 2020. The girl's grandmother was quoted as telling investigators that during her last encounter with her a year ago, Oakley did not look well. Oakley had dark circles under her eyes, pale skin. She had scratches and sores on her face. God love her heart. It's untelling what kind of horror that child went through. Concerned for her well-being, the grandparents contacted Child Protective Services, which allegedly angered Oakley's parents. So they did contact CPS, okay? Court documents state that Oakley's 9-year-old brother told the child advocate that their mother would put Oakley in the closet, possibly under a stairwell. The boy also reported seeing the mother allegedly beat Oakley with a belt, and he has been worried about her starving, according to the documents. Sheriff's deputies have spent the past week scouring the family home surrounding properties for clues. On Monday, the undersheriff announced that the search for Oakley had been called off, but the investigation continues. So they remain in jail. Bowers and Carlson, $150,000 bond each. They're due back in court December 30th. So it's not looking good. The sheriff does not expect to find her alive. I would say they starved this child to death, beat her to death, combination of both, and went and discarded her little body. And they probably used that fear, saying, hey, Oakley's being taken and eaten by the wolves, to put fear in the other kid. Sick mother cluckers. Oh my gosh, about cuss. What the absolute F. Just when you think it can't get no worse, another one. We all need to demand CPS overhaul now. Hey, that's when you should go protest somewhere outside of damn CPS when you know a child is in danger and they're not doing nothing. That's when you get out the damn bullhorns. You know? For real. The foster mother, she wrote to CPS and everything. I mean, she begged them not to give Oakley back to her biological parents. She knew if Oakley went back there that she would be killed, and that's what happened more than likely. I was trying to still find that other article, though. Maybe it's this one. Because it was talking, there was a section in it, let me see, that talked about the foster mother. That's not the right one. Can't find it now. I thought I saved the link. Let's see what else we can find about Oakley. Let's see. 7 mysteries in the case of Oakley Carlson. Okay, this might be it. Let me scroll down and see. So there was a fire at the property too. The little girl, how old was she? 5 or 6, whatever. She said that everybody got out of the house except for Oakley. So she said Oakley didn't get out of the house, basically, is what she's saying. Then she said Oakley was taken and eaten by wolves. Who knows what happened to her? Okay, fire at the property. Investigators in Oakville, Washington are looking into the fire at the Carlson home as part of their probe into Oakley's whereabouts. Local Fox affiliate KCPQ reports a GoFundMe account was set up. Okay, yeah. So they had a friend set up a GoFundMe account for them after the fire. That's been deactivated. It's no longer active. It's unclear how much, if any, it raised for the family. And there's no timeline for her disappearance. Let's see. Parents' troubled past. Bowers' arrest on suspicion of manslaughter and her daughter's disappearance isn't her first criminal case. She has a criminal history that includes felony convictions for drugs and theft. Carlson is a former Aberdeen police officer who was decommissioned as an officer in 2017 for making false and misleading statements. Okay, here we go. Here's what I was looking for. Foster parents' plea. Oakley was in the care of foster parents up until 2019, according to Eric and Jamie Jo Hiles. She was so kind and smart. She loved to read. She would fall asleep with books in her bed, Jamie Jo said. The couple told local media that they took Oakley in when she was 7 months old, cared for her until the court ordered she be returned to her biological parents, Carlson and Bowers. Jamie Jo said she believes the decision to send Oakley back to Bowers and Carlson was rushed. They kept tabs on Oakley in the 2 years since they gave her back and contacted authorities multiple times with concerns about her safety, including after seeing the GoFundMe for the fire. The House said they called social services again, January 2021, when they became suspicious after getting some news about Oakley. Goes on to say another part of this article, explosive fights. Neighbors told local outlets they called 911 many times after hearing explosive fights between the couple. Oakley's foster parents told KCPQ that they suspect Carlson and Bowers may have been using drugs. The sheriff's department said Oakley's siblings were removed from Bowers and Carlson's home and are safe in someone else's care. Welfare check. A few details have been released about who asked authorities to check on Oakley. Well, it turns out it was the principal. KCPQ reports it was an associate of Bowers and Carlson who called to say they hadn't seen Oakley in a while. Neighbors told the news station the same thing, with one neighbor adding that they noticed a school bus had stopped coming to the area. No 911 call. One of the most troubling elements in the search for Oakley is the parents' reported failure to call 911 following the fire and the girl's disappearance. A GoFundMe said the parents didn't call for help when the flames broke out because they couldn't find their phones, according to KCPQ. Have you ever heard of such crap? Grace Harbor Sheriff's Office Undersheriff Brad Johnson said it was unusual that a fire department wasn't called. Well, they couldn't call the fire department because Oakley was probably already gone by then. That's why they didn't call the fire department. That's my opinion. They had already murdered her by then. Okay. So the sheriff's office said Oakley's parents remain uncooperative about where Oakley is and the time frame of when she went missing. Anyone who has seen Oakley Carlson in the last year or has information about her welfare was asked to call the sheriff's office detectives, 360-533-8765. And let's just share her picture again. We're going to follow this case. The dad was a cop. I'm going to look at the chat in just a second. Yes, he was decommissioned for making false statements. Look at her. Let's look at the other pictures. She's so cute. Is that the only picture? I want you to look at that thing right there. Jesus mercy, she looks like the freaking bride of Frankenstein methed out. You can tell she's methed out. You can tell they're on meth. Right there. Telltale signs of meth. Look at their face. Look at their pupils. The neighbor said they, called cops on them for fighting. They was probably fighting over drugs. Somebody must have got the last hit of the meth pipe. Guarantee it. And I read somewhere else that, they was charged for not giving that medication to the sibling of Oakley. I'm pretty sure I read that the mom was giving her medication to the little girl who is blind. I wonder what kind of shape she's in. Just think about the trauma these kids have went through. Here, this little girl, she thinks her sister was eaten by wolves. I mean, I could be wrong, but I believe the mother just told the little girl that to put the fear of God in her. That's what I think. They probably murdered her and went and buried her body somewhere. Sick mother cluckers. Bless her heart. I hope and pray they find her safe, but she's been gone almost a year, y'all. Okay, let me get to my chat here. She is so freaking cute. That little girl, bless her heart. Okay, let me get to my chat. I got angel wings on my tree as a symbol of all the kids, that lost their lives at the hands of these freaks. Fat baby Toodles, Mom looks at you. She looks like she got Charles Manson eyes, honey. Brooke, dang, man, that sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm behind in the chat. Let's see. How could someone so innocent harm someone so innocent? I know it. It takes a real sicko, evil individual to beat on kids, abuse kids in any way, or animals, or anybody that's vulnerable. It takes a real evil person. Some people are not meant to be parents. And it's people like this Bowers and Carlson we just read about. Some people are evil. They're born evil. Hey, it's a crying shame. I'm trying to get back at it. I'm a little bit rusty. I got to get oiled up and get used to doing my true crime live streams again. I'm telling you, I've had such a long break and stuff. I've really got rusty and got out of the habit of doing my streams in the morning. Used to, it would drive me crazy if I had to miss doing one of my live streams. Not anymore. It's just where I've been so stressed out, over smoking and just dealing with a lot of stuff. Hopefully we'll get back in the swing of things. Let's see. Is there anything else going on before I get off here? Let's go look. Let's go look at Crime Online. Let's see. Let me refresh it a minute. I had it on the Oakley Carlson article. It so reminds me of Evelyn Boswell, but Evelyn was gone about 3 months, maybe, before she was reported missing. This little girl's, nobody's seen her in a year. Well, they really don't know how long she's been gone. Like the grandparents last saw her in what did I say? December 2021. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but my mom would freaking demand to talk to Timothy on the phone or something. As soon as, she couldn't get in contact with him, she'd be calling the police, wouldn't y'all's parents? Okay, let's see. Here's something trending. See it. Video shows school shooting suspect Ethan Crumbley stumbled, collapsed at work. Parents say he didn't eat. Oh, we read it. How's that trending? We read that last week. He passed out at work. Whoop-de-doo. Nobody cares. Let's see. What else is going on here? Director. 2 Hollywood actors arrested for allegedly drugging model Christy Giles, something, dumping her at hospital and fleeing. Well, I don't even know who this is. Hey, that's the way they'll do. If you're out with somebody, you overdose, or if they've drugged you or something, they think you're going to, they'll just dump you. They would just dump you because they don't want to go to jail. Happens all the time. Police have made multiple arrests in connection with the death of two women whose lifeless bodies were dumped at hospitals around Los Angeles last month. One of the women, Christy Giles, maybe it's Giles, 24, Hilda Marcella, Arzola, 26, alleged they were drugged without their consent after a night of partying. Security camera footage captured men in face masks leaving the bodies at the hospital, driving away in a vehicle without license plates. I don't know how you say her name. Giles, I guess, was a model and aspiring actress from Alabama. Orzola was an interior designer from Mexico. It remains unclear what exactly happened to the women, but Giles' husband, Jan, told the Daily Mail that security camera footage shows her and Orzola leaving a party with the men in the early morning hours of November 13th. Well, phone location data appears to place Giles at the apartment near Beverly Hills around 5:30 a.m. when she texted Orzola, "Let's go," with an emoji of a shocked face. So they was friends, out drinking, just having a good time, and these weirdos drugged them. In reply, Orzola wrote, "Yes, I'll call an Uber." She indicated the car was 10 minutes away, but the women never took it. The friend then texted Giles 5:36 a.m. asking where she was, but read receipts showed that Giles did not read the text or others following it. About 10 hours later, security cameras recorded a black Toyota Prius without license plate at a Southern California hospital in Culver City, where men wearing hats and masks unloaded and abandoned Giles's body. 2 hours later, the men left Orzola's body at Kaiser something other, Permanente, West Los Angeles. Hell, I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. Giles was pronounced dead a short time later after being found. Orzola was declared brain dead and taken off life support on November 28th, one day before her 27th birthday. Oh my gosh. Guys, be careful if you're out partying. I mean, don't go home with strangers, even if you've got a friend with you. It's just not safe. Never leave your drink sitting, and never accept a drink from somebody that bring it to you. Never do that. Okay, friends and relatives of the women believe that neither would have willingly consumed drugs. Okay, heroin was found in Orzola's system. Giles' toxicology has not been released yet. The three men have been identified as David Pierce, Brent Osborne, Mike Ansbeck or something. Booking records from Los Angeles Sheriff shows Pierce, 37, arrested Wednesday, 11 a.m., held on a $1 million bond. Osborne, 42, who is Pierce's roommate, was detained Wednesday afternoon and has been signed a $100,000 bond. Details about the other weirdo, Ann's Botch or something, 47, were not yet available. The Daily Mail approached Osborne last month outside his apartment. He did not comment except to allege that he was the target of slander. Oh, yeah, right, buddy. Neighbors reported seeing the men loading a moving truck in December, according to the Daily Mail. A friend of Giles and Orzola told the Daily Mail that Pierce and the other weirdo were obnoxious and crazed at a party on the evening of November 13th. The friend suggested that the weirdos had snuck into the party without being invited. Their energy was off. Usually in this industry, people are very cool and chill and they're respectful, but these men were obnoxious. They took their shirts off, started flailing around like they were on speed or something. There was a certain energy of craziness. They're probably on meth. Orzola's father, Louis, told KNBC TV that the family was with her once she was hospitalized. They decided to donate her organs. Beautiful ladies. We're all devastated but grateful that God let us have her with us for almost 27 years and allowed us to come here and say goodbye to her. Cabarellas Riviera told the television station. I'm grateful that with her last breath, she was able to give life to others and that she will live on in the heart, eyes, lungs of someone else. A GoFundMe account is raising money to hire private investigators and help defray funeral and memorial costs for both of the ladies. So sad. Let's see. Is this a picture of the weirdos right here? Yeah, David Pierce, Twitter, Brent Osborne, and Mike Weirdo. I can't say his last name. Look at those freaks. So sad right at Christmas. Let's play this. Wasn't very long. Is that the only video it has? So sad. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, guys, I guess that's enough true crime for this morning. Yes, we did talk about Oakley. We looked up some articles and read some information about the case, and we're going to follow it. Lisa, did you change your name? It's Alexa now. Okay. I like that name. That's cute. If there's any updates about Oakley, I'll come on here and let y'all know because I'm going to follow this case closely. It's so sad. I can't believe she's been gone this long. And she's just now been reported missing. It just breaks my heart. It about takes my breath to think about what she probably went through. The torture, starvation, beating. Oh my gosh. It just overwhelms me. Bless her little heart. I mean, I pray that they gave her to somebody, but I don't think that's the case. I think they murdered the little girl. They found some blood on the blinds and stuff. I'm sure they're doing DNA testing on that. I'm sure they. Cece, look at Discord when you get off. Oakley looks a lot like I did as. I will hibiscus. I'll get on there as soon as I get off here. Well, I'll have to go find my other phone. I got 2 phones, y'all, and the phone I got in here with me right now don't have Discord on it. Anyways, love y'all, and I will see y'all tonight for some trivia. We're going to play some Christmas trivia in front of the Christmas tree, if y'all want to. I thought that would be fun. And one day, Mike and I are going, one morning or evening, we're going to talk about the John Benet Ramsey case because that happened at Christmas. What else happened at Christmas? Oh, we need to check on the Orrin and Orson case because it's almost been a year since those boys disappeared. They were from California. I'm trying to think of their names before they were adopted. Sincere and what was their names? Oh, gosh. I can't remember, guys. My mind went blank. Anyways, y'all have a marvelous day. Be safe, be kind, and peace.